Great minds think alike, yet fools seldom differ. For almost every idea about life, there's a proverb that matches it. Now the problem with that is, for every wise old proverb that exists, awaits another wise old proverb that means the exact opposite. Now let's have some fun. While good things come to those who wait, keep in mind that time and tide wait for no man. Writers, much like myself, generally have very little muscle mass, and so we tell ourselves that the pen is mightier than the sword. It's only a pity that actions speak louder than words. And while we know that the best things in life are free, we must never walk with empty wallets, as there is no such thing as free lunch. But if something really is free, then you better go at it fast, for he who hesitates is lost. Yet you must look before you leap. In any case, you must hurry as time waits for no man. But remember, slow and steady wins the race. Plus, haste only makes waste anyway. But remember, you must strike while the iron is hot. I'm a little confused, because while early birds get the worm, it's not the first but the second mouse that gets the cheese. I wonder if good things really come to those who wait. And let's say you didn't get that free lunch today. Well, try again tomorrow. After all, if at first you don't succeed, try again. At the same time, don't beat your head against a stone wall or beat a dead horse. Don't fret too much about the free lunch you missed. In fact, once you distance yourself from anything, you should be able to rid your mind of it, because out of sight, out of mind. The only problem is, absence makes the heart grow fonder. No matter your age, you can learn to find the sense in these contradictions. You're never too old to learn. But the thing is, you can't change a leopard's spots or teach an old dog new tricks. Anyhow, these proverbs don't really matter at all. They're just words, and talk is cheap. But beware, a word to the wise is sufficient. Now let's get back to that free lunch. Since I can't get it for free, I might just make it myself. But the problem is, I'm not so good at cooking. And according to the wise saying, do it well or not at all. But on the contrary, half a loaf is better than none. If you're watching this video, then maybe, like me, you like words. In fact, I bet we have lots in common, because birds of a feather flock together. But maybe you're more into sports and race cars. After all, opposites attract. Maybe I'm making assumptions and jumping the gun here. I should be more prudent and cautious, and think before I act. I should never cross bridges before I reach them. The thing is, forewarned is forearmed. I'm beginning to think I can't believe in these problematic proverbs, but I must remember that faith will move mountains. But the cynic in me is saying that doubt is the beginning of wisdom. I'm starting to think that I'm talking too much, and I know that it is not noise but silence that is golden. But the thing is, a man without words is a man without thoughts. But at the same time, a silent man is a wise one. Maybe proverbs just aren't for everyone. You know, to each his own. One man's trash is another's treasure, and one man's meat another's poison. But I must also know that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Maybe the problem is that too many people wrote the list of proverbs. They might not have known that too many cooks spoil the broth. They might have instead decided that many hands make work light. Trying to understand every proverb may seem like biting off more than I can chew, but I've learned to hitch my wagon on a star. Some proverbs are short, and some are long. Which do you prefer? If tricky if you ask me, because the bigger the better. But good things do come in small packages, don't they? I wonder how many people are watching this video right now. The more the merrier. I wonder, they also say 2 is company but 3 is a crowd. Maybe if I change the topic from proverbs and talk about lots of random topics, I'll get more viewers. I mean, variety is the spice of life. The only problem is I should never change horses in the middle of a stream, nor should I expect moss to gather on a rolling stone. But maybe I should try something new and risky. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. But I suppose it's better to be safe than sorry. What about looks? They say clothes make the man. But isn't that judging a book by its cover? And if you hate my clothes so much that you punch me in the face and stab me in the eye, should I turn the other cheek or take an eye for an eye? Maybe I should leave justice in the hands of God, though God can seem a little slow. God sees the truth but waits. But I have the feeling that justice delayed is justice denied. Great starts make great finishes. But it ain't over till it's over, innit? I often dream of the day I can understand all this. And dreaming is the birth of achievement. But someone once told me, don't build castles in the air. I think seeing is believing, but eyes and ears may be deceiving. Maybe I should just go home to my family. I mean, blood is thicker than water, right? But I suppose it's also true that many kinsfolk, fewer friends. Plus, familiarity breeds contempt. But isn't home where the heart is? And for the last pair of contradictory proverbs, I'll leave you with this one. Hold fast to the words of your ancestors. But remember, wise men make proverbs and fools repeat them. And as always, thanks for watching.